Hi, this is Dan. Welcome to part 24 of my ongoing attempt at the witness. And yeah, I'm back here at the mirror puzzle here by the dock in the lagoon. And I've been trying to just, see a sort of set of contours that might work for this. And I think if you follow the reflection, maybe it's down, up, then up to get the tower, and then across, or maybe down. I don't know. And we're going to try and do it from the other side here. So I don't think it wants you to capture trees. I think it just wants you to capture rocks. And I don't know why I think that, but I think that. So yeah, okay. Oh, that is another theory on my list that well, I have a number of theories on my list, actually. Because this powers what? It snakes its way up here, goes over the tree, down through here, down around. This one goes along, and hello, apple tree. Right, it powers this structure. So it's... So what does this structure look like for us if we're, what is the silhouette of it? Yeah, I found myself thinking maybe what I need to do is, yeah, because this is all the same structure, right? So what if it's up? Is that all part of the same structure? Yeah. Up one, and then down, and then up, and down. And that seems like it could be right. Or just not. And another theory, because the most distinctive ones we've got are the palm trees there. Up, up, down, down. Yeah. Cute. And this is another one of these yellow ones that we don't know what to do with. And these are somehow reflected. They somehow reflect the landscape around us, I'm fairly certain, but I'm not seeing it like we saw last time as I was screwing around in the church. Have we been down here? It seems to me like we must have been. Must have been at some point. If we were, though, we didn't find anything. Nope. Pesky palm trees. Okay, that looks like... Yeah, I don't know what that is. And if we listen to... Where did that bastard go? There you are.
O Lord God, helper of those who seek you, I see you in the garden of paradise, and I do not know what I see, because I see nothing visible.
Wait a second.
I know this alone, that I know that I do not know what I see, and that I can never know. I do not know how to name you, because I do not know what you are. Should anyone tell me that you are named by this or that name,
Yeah.
By the fact that one gives a name, I
Oh
know
my
that it is
god.
not
I wish I
your
could
name.
shut the... Can I shut this off?
For the wall beyond which I see you is the limit of every mode of signification by names.
Please.
Should
Please
anyone
let me be
express
able to
any concept by which you could be conceived,
Thank you. Not interested in listening to that one a second time. But, I think we did figure something out about, mirror puzzles. Mirror puzzles like that one. So we're kind of, it seems like we're getting to the point where we're basically, you know, spending a long time and advancing only in tiny steps, which I suppose isn't surprising because I think we're kind of running out of stuff to do in the game here. So let's just go back here. We can at least finish off the last of these sort of tutorial mirror puzzles to my satisfaction. Unless I've missed something. We've done everything here, we've done everything here, we've done everything here. That's the tutorial area. We've done everything dealing with the trees. We've done everything here, we've done everything here, we've done everything here, we've done everything here, and here. Which leaves us with this tree thing, it leaves us with this tree thing, it leaves us with that, which feels like maybe it's a, maybe it's a tutorial on that kind of puzzle or maze. And this one, I don't know if this is the... I think this is maybe another sort of quasi-tutorial area that's supposed to teach us about the, how to deal with the hexagons. Because there is something kind of like this, or there's stuff that looks kind of like this. I don't know. In the village. So that suggests to me that this is a puzzle that can then be used to help you figure things out in the village, I guess is what I was trying to say. But anyway... vases, vases. Okay, I think I can maybe see what I need to be what I maybe need to be looking at. On this one. Because here we have really quite prominently so let's say it's actually this. No. Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Rocks or palm trees or distinctive, brightly colored things. And how do we get back up here? Okay, we can cross the last of these off the list. But I'm not really sure where to go next. That, of course, is a common refrain for me. Is there any? Oh, that looks a little bit like a face. I sort of wonder if there isn't some sort of initial puzzle here that I'm missing. But, anything I missed down here? No. 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 This is all about hexagons or rays, right? Nothing else we're missing down here. There was the panel that led to the second unlockable dust bin. This, of course, is a door that we can't open yet. Anything we can muck around with over here? Yeah. Okay, well, it seems to me like there's maybe something that we can... I don't know. I don't know. Seems like maybe there's something a little bit analogous. I think we probably need to draw some sort of shape. I mean, obviously it's a maze, you have to draw some sort of shape, but Yeah, that's where you need to start. There's only... There's a very real minimum of, of lines that you can draw, and yeah, there's a real minimum of shapes you can draw too. So... Okay, I can make Pac-Man, and it doesn't give me the, can it? Oh no. No, I just didn't exit, so that didn't work. Okay, this one really is intensely frustrating, because... and I'm not sure that these things were even powered. I suppose it's the thing that you have to start up. To power everything else. This seems like the initial puzzle, and I'm starting to think that maybe it's not. Maybe something else needs to be powered around here initially, and if there is, I haven't found it. There's no handy-dandy triangle shapes revealing themselves to me. Well, not really. Unless there's that. It's got some of the same angles anyway, so yeah, the only real triangle things that I see here are the scaffolding there. And nothing at all to indicate which would be the best choice. So, yeah, something I'm just utterly not getting here. Or, again, I'm going about it, approaching it in completely the wrong way. And oh my god, we pissed away so much time on that. Okay, well, we are going down the list that I mentioned last time. We solved the village mirror puzzle. Getting started on this whole business is completely and utterly a bust. We did wrap up the that last teaching puzzle in the glassblower's studio. So I think we're actually going to we're going to cross country it over to Space Mountain and have a go at that hatch, because the hatch is one that I'm fairly confident that with a little bit of futzing I can solve. It doesn't have any weird puzzle components that I'm utterly unfamiliar with and baffled by, though. Can I get down this way? It'd be really annoying if I can't get down this way. What was I saying a few episodes ago about how I never follow the path? Here I go again. But there's those... There's the blue and yellow hexagons, I think. Which... Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't entirely know what to do with. But, there's also just the world of stuff that's going on in the windmill, I suppose. But, no. So up we go. Oh, hello. Thought that was just part of the path, but it sounds like it's actually part of the hatchway. Oh, and there's more of these damn things, because of course there are. Is it up here that, yeah, that's where the whole sequence starts. I don't know, eventually I'm going to come back and I'm going to screw around with those, and probably spend an awful lot of time beating my brains out with it off camera, and what's up this way? Oh, that's what's up that way is exactly where I wanted to go. Yes. I'm trying to remember where the hell the hatch actually was, though. It's on the way up here, isn't it? Or if we come too far up? No. It's here. Okay, do we have to do all of this with one line? Because I'm not sure that that's entirely possible. Because it's basically a mirror puzzle. Where only one of the things right now is visible to us. Okay, so I just need to imagine that I'm doing it. The other way right now. But we didn't fucking get that one. So it's that one and the turquoise one that are going to be the trick. Okay, this is another job for graph paper. So I'm going to take a break and be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I don't think it's possible to get all the yellows and all of the blue hexes with one line because this intersection is that intersection. And to get this, you have to pass through this with this line. And that would mean you would be passing it through with the other line. So what I'm guessing is that what you actually have to do is get both of the yellows with one line, but do it in a way that allows the other line, which does exist, you can't see it, but it does exist, to go and collect or do all of the other things that it needs to do to contain. Is that right? No, that's not right. Basically, the two lines, you know, the one that's extending from here, the one that's extending from here, have to complement each other to, and in between them get all of the things that need to be gotten. It's easier to do it with this one, I think. And I think the mirror image of this should get the other two, and we have separated the white and the black blocks. Yes. Oh my. Hello. And of course it's just another goddamn dustbin. I had a feeling that it was going to be that. Okay, so what's this one? Right. Okay. It's a little bit disappointing that there wasn't more than that, but I was pretty much prepared for it. But I'm just going to pause for just a second, do something with that screenshot. Okay, I'm back. I just wanted to paste that screenshot into Photoshop because I'm using the print screen key on my keyboard, and maybe it's automatically saving a screenshot somewhere on my hard drive, but I don't know where, and I don't entirely feel like looking for it just now. Okay, but that's nice. That's another thing we can cross off our list. So what's left on the list? Okay, we've got the puzzle in the village tower, or in the village there. We have the sort of archaeological dig area, and we have the bamboo forest, and the little wavy grid puzzles that we haven't been able to figure out at all. So I'm not sure where I'll go next, but I don't know, maybe it's time to go and screw around with the container ship, revisit that. Yikes. That seems like that's wildly intimidating. But, or I don't know, maybe I'll go back to the windmill and plug in those 2 extra PBS tapes. PBS tape keys. Yeah, I suppose. At least get those out of the way. Unless I get distracted by something else, of course, on the way. Which, you know, I mean, let's face it, that almost never happens, right? instance, what was up this way? Oh, this is just more of those little zigzaggy puzzles. Alright. So we will just call the boat. And call it apart. Yeah, again, we had a couple more, I feel like, very minor victories today. But I suppose we're sort of crossing things off the list anyway. And yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.